Hi guys, my name is Steve B. I'm here to talk to you today about staying sober for today. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well. If you would give, I would love it if you can give me a like and subscribe, and just kind of like it gets out to more people, and I would love to help as many as I can on this thing. And glad to have you today. Glad to be with you today. This is my favorite part of the day. Doing the podcast and the meeting. When I first came into AA, I used to hear a lot of people talking about happy, joyous, and free, and that's exactly what I want to be today. Happy, joyous, and free. I used to think, what the hell is happy, joyous, and free? But that's an awesome freaking goal to have for any given day. Happy, joyous, and free. Um, I used to think, well, happiness is something that happens to you, but it isn't really. It's a choice that we make. Happiness is a choice, and I can be okay, or I could be miserable. It's my choice. And if I'm okay, and I'm happy more than I'm not happy these days, with the world the way it is and stuff like that. It can really get discouraging, and people can get really negative, including myself. And I don't like when I'm like that. I'd rather be okay with whatever's going on in the world, and we're talking about Matthew 24 in the Word, where Jesus is talking about the end times and how it's going to be. The apostles asked him, "How's it going to be in the end?" And he said, "Well, there's going to be wars and rumors of wars, and well, and there's going to be all kinds of crazy stuff happening in the world." And I think we're there already. I think we're already there, and I I'm glad I don't have to do my living alone, because I was alone for too long, and I pre coming into recovery, I had nowhere to go with my problems. It was like, okay, life is tough, a lot of crap going on, but you know, it's like whatever. Today I have tools. I have things that I can do to combat, being alone, a loneliness, or not being happy or whatever. If I'm not happy, then the only one I got to blame for that is me. Nobody else. I can't blame anyone else if I'm unhappy, because that's my choice. And joyous and free. I think joy is a fruit of the spirit. They talk about that being one of the fruits of the spirit. And joy is a God-given thing. Joy is God-given, and free. Well, that speaks for itself. You know, when my drinking really took off at its worst, I was getting out of my first marriage, and I thought, well, I'm free of that. Now I'm free to drink the way I want to drink. That's exactly how I thought. And I'm here to tell you that wasn't freedom. That was bondage. When an alcoholic is drinking and they have no control over their consumption, it's like that's bondage. Freedom for me is like that. I don't have to do that crap anymore. I don't have to be a prisoner to a bottle anymore like I was for many years. Like I say, I drank for 20 years, and I was in bondage for 20 years. Because, when I drank, and I knew I was going to drink every day, I was an everyday drinker. And I couldn't stop. I couldn't stop. I tried. In the end, I tried, and couldn't do it. But God saw fit for me to find my way into recovery, and I'll tell you what, it's been the greatest freaking journey I've ever been on, and I want to share it with you guys. I want to share my journey with you guys. It's tremendous, one day at a time, and you can do it for today. That's all it is. So one day at a time proposition, and you can do it, and I'm here to encourage you to do it. If you feel like drinking today, just say, not today. I don't feel like it, and I'm good with that. I don't need to drink today. I don't want to drink today. Drinking is not part of my life anymore, and I don't want it to be. I really don't want it to be. So how you guys doing? Any plans for today? Today is Saturday. It's Saturday over here. It is September 28th. We're winding down the month of September, and the weather is just out of this world, fantastic. And it's a great day to be sober today. I got my walk-in. Like I said, it's beautiful for walking. And what else am I gonna do? I got a meeting after I finish this podcast. I go to a meeting, and it's not normally Saturday's not normally a speaker meeting, but we made it a speaker meeting, and so here we are down at my favorite place. I was feeding my buddies the squirrels. I got a couple of squirrel friends, and they were loving the almonds. They were eating. I loved sitting there watching them eat them. It's like it's like, wow, okay, love it. So how you guys? I'm good. I'm gonna encourage you to stay sober for today, because today is the only day we really have. That's all we have, is just the moment in front of us. It took me a long time to figure that out. It's very profound, but 24 hours in front of us is all we have, and that's good for me. That's good for me. I never knew what to do with myself when I had free time and stuff, but I try to fill it with good positive things today, like the meeting, like the podcast, talking to you guys. I feel like that I'm being useful if I'm talking to you guys, and I'm trying to share some of my little things about life. It's like my life is very good. What I really love doing? I love my going. I'm into rocks and stuff like that. So when they have a rock and gem and mineral show, I think is what they call it. I like to go, and there's one here next month, and I want to make sure I don't miss it. I want to go. I love walking around. Maybe buy myself a rock. Wasn't last year, a couple years ago, I got myself a big, nice cluster of celestite, real nice, beautiful, and oh my goodness, it was great. Put it on the end of my bed. Very, very beautiful stone, beautiful rock. We got an election coming up in a couple of months. I don't like to talk about politics because I don't know a lot about it, but I pray to God that the best people get in there, people that are going to take care of us and not destroy us. This country has been in a very bad place for quite a while now, at least a good 4 years, ever since COVID, but COVID, the blessing that came out of COVID was the meeting down here at the park, because there was nothing else. So we started a meeting down there, and lo and behold, it's still going 5 years later. That's not me. None of that is me. That's God. You know, I find that when I give God my life and my everything that I'm doing, he's gonna make it the best that it can be. And you know, uh, I'm immersed in recovery now. Between this thing and the meetings, it's like, and then I'll usually during a week I'll hit another meeting. So it's like 3 meetings a day. You have a meeting before the meeting, and then another meeting. So I'm a meeting maker, and I'm here to tell you that meeting makers make it. Used to wonder about that thing, and used to hate that expression, but I'm here to tell you today, meeting makers make it, and I'm 100% guaranteed. You know, uh, you know, some of our literature says there's a part of it that says, "Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path." And they asked the guy that wrote that if he could change anything in that. It's a thing called How It Works. And he said if he could change anything, he would change that word from rarely to never. Never have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. It's so true. It's true. Um, that if you throw yourself into this thing with as much vigor as you did to drink, you will stay sober. And that's kind of like what I do. My whole day is immersed with recovery, and I only have people in my life that are in recovery. Well, I got my kids, but they're not. But pretty much everybody else. You know, I I used to, like when I would go on vacations, and I haven't been on one in a while, so I'm really psyched about the next one. But when I used to go, I used to read literature, be on the Caribbean, reading the literature and drinking my coffee. And what's better than that? Being on the Caribbean, drinking your coffee and reading recovery literature. It's just awesome, you know. The beauty of my life now is I invite God in every day. I invite Him into my life, and that's fantastic. God is the main ingredient. He's going to be the one to keep you sober. And with me, He took away that desire to drink. You know, and I used to think, all right, I hear people say, yeah, happy, joyous, and free. How come you don't look so freaking happy? Well, happy is a good thing. Happy is a good thing, but it's a choice. And I could wake up in the morning and I could say, oh, I'm going to be happy, or I'm not. One or the other. And I would rather be happy. I used to ask, well, maybe I could just ask God to make me happy. Well, that's not how it works. It's all up to you. You want to be happy, be happy. You want to be sad, be sad. You want to be angry. You know. But today I want to enjoy life. I mean, I'm here and I got to deal with this, so might as well make the best of it that I can. And and I could do it. You could do it too. Um, be happy, joyous, and free today. And the freedom from alcohol, man, that's a beautiful thing. Just do the right stuff, like one day at a time. Don't drink it, don't use, you know and hey, it'll work. I'm living proof. I'm sitting here, sober, going on 32 years, one day at a time. And I could barely believe that sometimes. It's like, wow. I used to, when I first came into recovery, I'd hear people with that kind of time and think, how did you do that? One day at a time, man. I did it one day at a time. And you could do it too. And I'm here to help you, and I'm here to talk to you and encourage you that you can. I mean, if I could do it, and I'm like I said, I'm nothing special. I'm just an average person. You could do it, you know. And with God's help, you can do anything you need to do. You know, I love the fact that God fights my battles for me. You know, when I got something going on, I'll bring it to Him, and lo and behold, you know, it's not a problem anymore. It's actually doable. You know. So, guys, please give a like and subscribe. You know, and leave me a comment. I love to hear what you think of what I'm doing, my comments, or, you know, if you'd like to hear more of something, let me know. I'm going to, I take it all into my noggin, and you know, like I'm going to do whatever you guys want. You want more of something, I'm gonna do it. But anyway, love you all. God bless. Give me a like and subscribe. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.